Learning target 441 asks us to determine whether the slope of a line is positive, negative, 0, or undefined just by looking at it. And the key here is looking at a graph and reading it from left to right. I'm going to actually start with 12b. From left to right, if I pick a point on the graph over here and work my way to the right, from left to right, this graph is going down, which signifies a negative slope. If I looked at C, maybe I pick this point on the graph and this point on the graph. From left to right, my pen is going up, signifying a positive. So then you have the undefined and you have the 0. So which one's which? Well, a couple ways you can think about it. Maybe I'll look at D. Okay, if we think about a slope, a ski slope, and I move left to right, I'm going to have 0 fun on this hill because it's flat. The slope here is 0. Another way to look at it, we can think of rise over run. We talked about slope equals rise over run. And if we look at these 2 points, well, from left to right, I rise 0, and I run 1, 2, 3. And if you take 0 divided by 3, you get 0. Whereas in A, if I pick 2 points, maybe I'll take, let's see, it looks like the y-axis right here. So this is the actual line. Maybe I'll take 2 points. I'll take this point here and this point here. Well, the funny way to look at it is to say, well, if I'm skiing down this slope, Miss Ward and Miss Treble, they'd say your body would be undefined falling at the bottom because it's so steep. Now, from a mathematical standpoint, you could look at this and say, well, what's the rise? Well, are you going up? Are you going down? It kind of depends on your perspective. But let's just say I went up 2, okay? But your run, you don't move left or right, so your run is 0. Well, if you try to chop 2 fingers into 0 pieces, you can't do it. This is undefined.